Hi everyone, today's video I'm going to share with you how to create this collapsible advent calendar. I've been messaged by Candida. Hi Candida, she asked me if I can create a collapsible advent calendar. She wanted to create something for her nephew that she can give or that he can use every year, and something that didn't take too much space that she can just store and put away. And this is what I came up with. Now I had created this prior to before she had messaged me, and I just had to change it a little bit to where it can collapse. Okay, so the only difference in the changes that I made is I added a half circle on the front of the box because I had posted this on my Instagram, and then I just made this outer box collapsible basically. So those are the only two changes I made. And I hope you like it, Candida. I thought it's really cool. You know, it's something, again, that you can reuse every year. And I hope you create one and share with us. So this is what I made here. So basically, you would remove the boxes. You can see it's a 12-day advent calendar. And you can remove these boxes. That's why I added the pool. Before I didn't have the pool in my photo. And you would just open the box. You can store all the goodies inside. You would remove the bottom of the box, and then you can see how it just collapses. Now you would do that to all 12 of the boxes, and again, these will go inside. This is Hottie Swap's paper collection. I'll put the information down below. I don't remember the name. But then you can see here the box, it collapses, okay? And then she could store it in her drawer, in a bookshelf, and wherever she finds it easy to store. And then you would just put all 12 of the boxes inside here, and then you would just lay it flat. You have the option to put this in a file folder. You can create a pocket for it, or you could just, you know, make a belly band to go around it, and then it just tucks away really nicely. And then every year you just bring it back out and you can use it again. I would recommend to use maybe a nice thicker cardstock. You can see here this is a very thin cardstock, especially if you're going to use it, you know, maybe in the next couple of years. It would be nice, and then maybe after a couple of years you can make another one. It's really easy to put together, and then that's how it would work. And then you would just, again, bring it back out, put back your boxes, and start all over for the next year. So I hope you like it, Candida. I mean, I think it's really neat how it came together. And then it just tucks in like so. So I'm going to show you how to make the 2x2 boxes, and then I'm going to show you how to make the outer box. Okay? So let's get started here. This is the 2x2 box. I went ahead and scored, and then I'll show you the one that once it's all cut out what it looks like. So this paper, this is a craft cardstock that I pick up at Hobby Lobby. You can see it's much thicker, so this would probably be really nice to use. Then you can just cut an additional 2x2 piece of paper if you want it more decorative in the front. This is, you know, optional. Or you could just use this paper for the base. And I'll put the dimensions in the description box, like I always do on my tutorials. And this 2x2 box, this is basically 8 1/4 inch wide. And then you're going to score it at 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then this part right here is about 1/4 inch. And then you're going to turn it at the 7-inch side. So it's 8 1/4 by 7. This is 1/2 inch. 2 1/2, 4 1/2, and then 6 1/2. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to cut it. So on this side right here, you're going to cut this piece, and this piece. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and you're going to do that to, see here, this side as well. So let's cut those out. So remove that and do the same to this side right here. Just cut these out. Okay, and then on this side you're just going to cut 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so we'll cut this out, and these 2 right here. And do the same to the other side. And again, you'll need to make 12 of these. Okay, now what you're going to do now is you're going to cut a slit on this side, and up here, and then up here. So cut your slits. And what I do is I cut a little bit on each of the sides here. It makes it easier for the box to close. So you just need to cut just a little bit. Not too much. And then this piece, this tab right here, you're going to cut a little slit here on the sides. And just cut your slits. Just a really small piece, not too much. And just remove these pieces out. Do the same thing to this side. See, I'm just cutting a little small piece. Oops. Okay, so you got that. Now this part right here, you're going to take your 1-inch circle punch and then punch your hole. And you can see here I marked my punch. That way all my circles are even. And then I just eyeball it. Okay. And so you should get something like this. And then of course you're going to fold all the score lines. You could fold it before you cut, which works better for you. Fold these tabs. Okay, and then you're going to just get all this out of the way here. You're going to take your adhesive. So I'm just going to use my fine tip adapter here, or applicator, not adapter. Oh, oops, the wrong side. It's this side. Just so this, fold this tab down. And then just close it. So. Okay, and then you got your box. So this creates your 2x2 box. And again, you will need to make 12 of these. So that's how you create the little 2x2 box. Okay. Now to create the larger box that holds all these little boxes, you're going to need for the back piece, this is 6 1/8 by 8 1/8. Okay. And then you're going to need this top pieces. Let's see here. These are the top, which is this right here. This measures 2.5 by 8 1/8, and you'll need 2 of those. And then for the sides, for the side right here, it's 2.5 by 7 1/8. And these 2 you're going to need to score. Well, actually, this one you'll need to score. So let's take back the 2 larger pieces. You'll have to score that at a 1/2 inch on the 2.5-inch side. So again, this is 2.5 by 8 1/8, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Do that to both pieces. And then the side pieces, this is 6 1/8. Oh, I'm sorry. The side pieces are 2.5 by 7 1/8. So on the 2.5, you're going to score it at 1/2 inch. And then you're going to score on the 7 1/8 side, you're going to score it at 1/2. And then 6 5/8. And do the same to the other piece. So 1/2. And then 1/2 here. And then 6 5/8. Okay? So that's what you do there. So I do the top piece first. So just fold those score lines. Get my bone folder here. Do that to the other piece. Okay. And then you're going to take your back piece and you're going to adhere those together. Okay. So let's just add our adhesive here. Okay, and do that to the other side. So add your glue. Make sure it's nice and pressed against the piece here. Okay, and now the sides, what you're going to do is you're going to cut these 2 little squares out, and what I do is I cut it at an angle, like this, and then cut an angle up like this. So it looks like that. You can see that. So do that to both pieces. You'll actually need to cut 2 of these to cover the back if you don't want the tabs showing. And I'll show you what I mean on that. Just do that to the other piece. Okay. So let's just fold those tabs. Get your bone folder. Make sure it's nice and crisp. And do that to the other piece. Okay, so now we're just going to add it to the sides here. So let's add our glue. And I'll give you the measurements to cover the sides here so these tabs don't show. Okay, and then we'll do the other side here. Just give it a good press. Okay, make sure it's all nice and dried before you fold it down. Okay, and now what you're going to do is you're going to carefully collapse the box. So what I do is I just take both my hands and you can see I'm just pinching it here, and then I place my finger at the very edge right here, like my middle finger here, and then I just pinch it. Just give it a nice pinch. Okay. Do the same with the other side. I put my middle finger down here and give it a good pinch. Okay, and then you can see it collapses. Okay, and then you would just, again, put your boxes in here, like so, and then build your advent calendar. Now the pieces on the top, this top piece right here is basically 2 by 8 1/4, and then the sides is 2 by 6 1/8. Actually, I think this is 2 by 8 1/8. Yeah, let me double check that. Oh, actually it's 2 by 8 1/4. And then this is 2 by 6 1/8. Yeah. And again, I'll put the measurements down below. And then the back here, see, if you don't want these tabs to be showing, then you just cut another back piece to put on top. Okay, so that's how you make it. Candida, I hope you like this. This is really fun to make. And again, you can see this is one that's done with design paper. And it's really fun to give as a gift. So thanks everyone for watching. Bye.